Hoi hoi hoi, hello hello, it is I, Relax. I am here for another stream. Hooray, yes indeed, more streams. More Sherlock Holmes, and I think we might be getting close to the end. I'm hoping that we can sort of wrap this up today. Not because I am not having fun with the game, but because I feel like if I don't, we're not going to have a long stream next time. I feel like we're getting to the point where if I don't finish it today, I might have another barely not even an hour long stream next time. So hopefully it's within the span of 2 hours. And who knows, maybe I fucked up. Maybe I should have just kept going, even though I see there's 3 more people there, so I'm guessing there's another case. But since there's only 3, it might be a short case. I'm hoping. So yeah, that's why we ended where I did yesterday, to make sure that there was a decent amount left of this case to do, and then we'll see. Because I think most people were saying like 12-ish hours was like the average. And we're 14 hours in. About-ish. 13 probably. If we plus minus the intro every time, that's like 10 minutes. So I have like at least an hour of just nothing, in a sense. But yeah. So last time we got ourselves into a little bit of a brawl in the tavern after we figured out a little bit about who could be and who done it. Who is after the life. We had a nice little exorcism where we had the Wiggins and the other kids do way beyond any Call of Duty of just an orphan child to trick a poor old lady into letting us into her home. And just, yeah, it was nice. It was fun. It was a fun little, like, minigame segment with Sherlock Holmes pretending to be a priest. We, of course, went to the tavern, where Orson, our second, sort of, like, went in there for some reason and started getting beat up. Still don't trust that guy. He's still on the, I feel like he could be doing it on purpose. And is trying to, he wants to become Sherlock. He has clearly already become capable enough that he can trick people into thinking he is actually Sherlock. So it might be prudent that he is indeed, that he thinks he might be able to replace. Of course, he could never do the actual job, but the obsession could be dangerous for us, you know. But yeah. We have gotten here where we're after he got kidnapped, essentially. So hopefully we either find out that he is indeed.
There was a fight here. Orson attempted to resist, but someone or something convinced him otherwise.
Hopefully they are just buddies. And Orson is indeed the one behind it all, in an attempt to become Sherlock or use Sherlock's name for some other nefarious means. I'm hoping that's the case. If not, then I'm sorry, Orson, for doubting and being mean to you. But you had it kind of coming. You're kind of an asshole. You're an American. It comes natural for a lot of them, apparently. For like half the country, apparently. They're just misguided, I'm sure. Alright, another sneak segment. So again, we could skip these segments, but hey, we gotta play this. This is like half the gameplay. So yeah, Sherlock gotta go into stealth mode proper here.
Ah, my cousin's out fighting bobbies and stealing antiques, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Mm-hmm.
How long will that 2 years already and nothing's changed.
I know, mate, but one of these days I'm sure the boss will notice us.
Aw, they just want their boss to notice them? That's sweet. Never gonna happen, but sweet. Wait, do I have to go... Damn, I have to go around like that, don't I? So... Over here? Is there a way... No, there's no way back here. Okay. Does it have to be specifically up there then? Maybe. It would be funny if you could predict the exact pattern if you used the F vision instead. Like, you see the exact pattern. If you watch them for long enough, you just get like the F vision that just like exactly predicts the path they're taking. Yeah. Be very, very quiet. We're avoiding being shot. Just gonna give him a chance to walk around again. There we go. Okay, that's not where we're going. No, that's where we came from. That's the ladder. Thanks, Sherlock. You went up all on your own for once. Usually, you have me be the one to click and hold the button. Now he's like, nah, I got it. You wanted to go, you wanted easy, right? You wanted to just be able to go immediately without any problems. Man, shame we can't just, you know, snap his neck. But I guess Sherlock is a little bit more prone to not killing everybody unless there's absolutely no other means of passing. It tends to be a little bit more lenient on not killing all the people he...
This shape matches part of the uniform of a Greek sentinel. I highly doubt that it's authentic.
No. Can I pick that up and throw it? Why is that important?
I highly doubt.
Should I have been looking for stuff all this time? Because I have not been looking for stuff this entire time. Oh no! Should I have been looking for stuff, guys? Oh no, 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 no. Nope, there's been nothing. That's the first random thing, I'm sure. Yep, that's the first random fucking thing. Please. Okay, well. Oh well. I'll just have to hope. Let's see. Sorry. Okay, so what are we doing? A quick bypass? Good thing they're blind.
Gong will attract the guards. I need to be careful.
I guess we make sound with the gong. Because I don't think Sherlock is going to be willing to just snap the neck of this guy either. Hopefully he doesn't hear this. Nope, no like prompt to. Luckily, it has no other sense of like self or anything being around him. So he just happily looks the exact path he has been told to look down. Just quickly. Go. Through the door. Yay!
Hey! But what? No! We need to get out of here.
Oh, well that's... Okay, so he just essentially killed that one of the dudes he had them take in. Okay, that's probably not good. He's not gonna be happy that Sherlock Holmes apparently killed him.
Lestrade, I'm glad you're here.
What's happened, Mr. Holmes?
We've come from the abandoned St. Patrick's Abbey. I uncovered a gang of armed bandits there who did their best to kill me.
Again? I'll send our best team to arrest them.
Well, I doubt that you'll find anyone left, but if you hurry up, you might just find the spoils left over from their burglaries.
I see.
And I'd be very grateful if you could keep an eye on Mr. Wilde here.
But Holmes...
You just killed somebody, dude. You just fucking killed somebody. For no... Yes, they kidnapped you. But you just fucking stabbed him immediately with no thought on that. Dude. Oh my god. I can't fucking believe that. Orson just fucking stabbed him. Yes, it was self-defense. And he was scared. But, dude, what the fuck? Okay. Well... Orson Wilde was at the Abbey, Jeremiah and other bandits. Oh, can I not go? Jeremiah's death, Orson and Jeremiah. Orson intentionally killed Jeremiah when he saw Holmes at the Abbey. Orson feared for his life and killed Jeremiah. Damn it. Can we not get anything out of that?
Wilde, please try to remember.
The slightest detail, etc. Well, apart from the smell of those bandits who kidnapped me, nothing special. And this Jeremiah was spending his time complaining about working for the fart.
I think you mean the dart.
Yeah, whatever. Jeremiah said that they should all wait till the fart was released. Makes no sense, right?
Wait till the dart is released. Testimonial, Orson and Jeremiah. Orson's testimony that Jeremiah works with Percy. The dart Fleming sounds trustworthy. Orson is lying about the dart. Stated that Jeremiah was working for Percy. The dart Fleming to lead us on the wrong path. Come on! Orson concealed all traces of the crime. Orson Wilde is guilty! I say guilty! There, finally, Orson Wilde is obsessed with being Sherlock Holmes. He hired Jeremiah to kill Holmes with the intention of taking over his persona. The plan failed. Orson Wilde killed Jeremiah as an unnecessary witness. Condemned, Orson Wilde is a cold-blooded murderer who would not hesitate to sacrifice lives in order to achieve his twisted goals. He must be punished by the law in all its rigor. Orson Wilde is suffering from a dissociative identity disorder. Believes that he is Sherlock Holmes. We should send him to the hospital for appropriate treatment. He cannot be held responsible for his crime. That's my working theory.
Please, sir, release my son. Mr. Holmes?
Okay, we still have exactly the same things. Okay. Can I talk to Lestrade? don't need the morgue. Can I talk to you?
How can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Okay, we can't talk more to him. Oh, is it solve the crime time?
What's the reason for my
Is this gonna take long?
Well, hopefully he doesn't find out that somebody killed his brother. He was already mad enough as was. He'll probably be even worse off. You know, another one died. Or sister. Wait, Jeremiah was just a kid who wasn't related to any of them. His mom. Oh right. His mom. Oh boy. Huh. Alright, so bomb maker. Yeah. It wasn't fucking Orson. I highly doubt it. Oh. It's just him being an idiot. So, just an actor. I highly doubt that Orson did all of this. Orson testimony. Percy Fleming is guilty. Jeremiah visited Jack the Hammer. Does this lead anywhere? So does that just not lead anywhere? Well, Jeremiah visited Jack the Hammer Cole to discuss the attempted assassination of Sherlock Holmes and to discuss the next stage. Stone Lieutenant visited him. So that just ends there? That seems strange. Then again, it kind of did that in the previous one as well. Jack Cole is guilty. I didn't actually look what the Percy one said. Right, how did I get that one to show up again? There we go. So, Percy Fleming. Percy the Dart Fleming is guilty on the intent of Holmes' life. He wanted revenge after his 7 years in prison, resulting financial problems. Jeremiah is his accomplice. Percy Fleming forced Jeremiah to do his dirty work and threatened to send Jeremiah's sister to the brothel. Disobeyed Percy the Dart Fleming deserves a heavy prison sentence. It was Jeremiah who offered to kill Sherlock Holmes for Percy Fleming. Jeremiah played on Percy's ego in order that his death will be written off. Percy Fleming was manipulated and should not be sent to prison. I feel like it's Percy. He seems like the kind of guy that's just mad at Holmes who are outsmarting him, outdoing him, and then sending him to jail. So I feel like condemning him. Also, he's a piece of shit, most likely. Getting him off the streets again, most likely more than justified. I'm gonna do a quick look over everything again, because it's like, yeah, he used Jeremiah. He owns the place. He talked to them. Yeah, the man here live. Yeah, Jack Cole. Jeremiah was trying to get debt covered, and Percy just used that most likely. Like, I'll sell you debt if you do something for me. Kill Sherlock Holmes. Dart threatened to take. Yeah, Dart threatened. Jack Holmes blames Sherlock Holmes for brother's accident, yeah. Percy Fleming stated that Jeremiah often begged for odd jobs in order to earn money. Percy Fleming stated that Jack Cole supplied girls. I think he's just an asshole. As much as I want to say that Orson Wilde is an impersonator, and is like trying to kill Holmes so he can become Holmes. I just don't see that as the total end of this case. It's either Jack or Percy, and I feel like Jack, even though he also does of course hate Sherlock, I feel like he has been a little, not super much healthier, but he has been a little bit more healthy about dealing with it, while Percy, probably not. He's still like a gang lord, controlling a lot of people, doing whatever he wants, killing,
At your service, Mr. Holmes.
just whatever. So I feel like we can very safely say that it's probably Percy, and we're gonna hope that it's Percy. We're just gonna go back home. We're gonna see if Kate, Toby is there. I'm hoping. We want to see Doggo, of course. Come on. Let's get back home, shall we? There we go. We're back home. Hooray! Is Kate here? Caitlin, our lovely daughter? No? Toby, you still here with the hat? I had to see you. It's the last time I get to see you with the hat.
Best friends already.
Also, I want to pick up a newspaper. I wanted to see Toby with the hat again one last time before the chapter end, because I'm going to guess he's not going to have the hat again. And then we're going to see if the paperboy has any news for us. No, no new news. Wiggins, good job still, kid. Alright, I'm going to say Percy Fleming, condemn him, put him back in jail. He is a piece of shit guy. I'm putting you back in jail, Dart. You had it coming. Oh, accidentally. Alright, let's see the scene.
Percy Fleming, you were charged with conspiracy to murder.
What?
You used Jeremiah Thorne in your little game because you didn't want your hands dirty.
Yeah, lying.
Jeremiah spoke to me before he died of how you ordered him to throw the bomb and, after its failure, to abduct me.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
Shut up. I think that it's perfectly clear. Attacking Mr. Sherlock Holmes is one of the quickest ways to be hanged.
No, you can't do that. I'm an innocent man.
Constable, take him back to the cells.
I hope we were correct. Please? Percy Fleming is cruel and cold-blooded when he threatened Jeremiah and used him towards his own goals. Yeah, decided to bring Fleming to justice. Okay, it's green! I'll take it! That's all I care about. Both of those are green. Hooray! We did it! We have condemned Percy Fleming. We are putting him to justice. Yes, I'm perfectly fine with this being how we solve this case. Alright, case 4, chain reaction. Alright, good job everybody. A drink's on me for today. No need for that to redeem. The drink's on me. Alright, nice. We have solved it, and I'm sure that was the one and true ending of that. Even with his reaction seeming kinda genuine there. Even though he would feign ignorance and be like, ah, what? No. That's
Holmes, you simply
hearsay.
have to face up to it. You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins.
I can't.
No more excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No, I certainly... It's as Kate said, I always do the wrong thing where she's concerned.
Now look here. I'll take care of your case once we're back at Baker Street.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh.
Splendid.
Oh, splendid. Oh, okay. That escalated.
There may be injured who need help.
Okay. Hello?
His pupils are constricted, but they are moving. He is still alive. He has stopped breathing. There's no heart. I'm must act quickly to save him.
Don't make me... No. No, don't make me do this. I'm going to kill this poor man. What? I clicked! What? I held it! This poor man.
Thank goodness. This man will live.
Okay, he's alive. Good. Yay.
Holmes, don't just stand there. Do something.
Don't worry, I'm okay.
Over here!
I would have died if not for you.
Leg underneath, trap leg. No visible wounds, not injured. Wooden plank, could be used as lever. Where's the last one? Oh, there. Okay. Cab is solid metal, heavyweight. Observation. Unconscious, requires evacuation. Axe, construction axe. Door hinges, could be broken. Missing door handle, cannot open. Missing, okay. I clicked, come on. I already helped you, dude. Oh. There we go. You couldn't just fucking drag yourself away from there, dude. Strong fire, too hot to enter. Unconscious man requires evacuation. Bucket with rainwater, short-term heat protection. No. I know that was my own fault, but I went in there. There was no place to click him. There was nowhere to click. I was there, and then it just pushed me out.
Holmes, you simply have...
Okay, can we skip? No, okay.
You need to have a serious discussion with Kate about her origins.
I can't.
No more excuses. She will learn soon enough that Alice is leaving. This other hidden secret. She will not forgive you.
She does not need to know why.
No? So she will blame you for Alice's departure. Is that what you want?
No! I certainly... It's as Kate said. I always do the wrong thing when she's...
Okay, I'm gonna try it one more time to try and save everybody. There's an achievement for saving all of them, I'm sure.
Cabby, why have we stopped?
The road to the square is blocked, sir.
Why?
There's been a bad road accident.
Oh, splendid.
We'd better hurry. There may be injured who need help.
Alright.
He has stopped breathing.
Maybe we can do this a little bit better. Maybe we have more time.
Thank goodness. This man will live.
Good. Okay.
Holmes, don't just stand there. Do something.
So this one is very, because push you. Then we'll do the burning building. The burning building seemed to be more so. Yep, and then water. I can swap to Watson. Okay. Yeah, it didn't show in the prompt last time. I'm dragging him, I'm dragging him. Okay, he's safe-ish. Oh.
Thank you so much.
Maybe Watson can take a look at them after Holmes saved them. Because the cart is burning, so I've got to do this real fast. Spam, spam, spam. Get him the fuck out! There we go. He's safe. Yeah, no visible wounds, not injured. He's fine. Spam, spam, spam.
Thank you for saving me.
Oh, you fucking... Well, nobody was still in there, so that's fine.
Oh, my shoulder. I'm a doctor. Will you allow me to look at your shoulder?
Where? What? There we go. Shoulder back in place.
Thank you for your help.
I see no visible injuries. Perhaps I could use ammonia.
Sure, use ammonia, whatever the fuck that is.
Oh, my head. Oh, my head.
I'm certain that Watson is far from here. Perhaps Holmes will find a way to flee this pond.
Well, we saved him so he didn't die. Light bleeding. Bleeding will stop naturally. Legs underneath. Okay. Handsaw. Cut scaffolds. Scaffolding. A little press on horse. Okay.
I could remove a part of the scaffold with the appropriate tool.
There's the saw. Up, 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 up and down, up and down, up and down.
I need help.
There you go.
Thanks for your help. Please help me. My leg.
My name is Dr. Watson. Let me examine you.
Check point of injury.
It hurts.
There's some extreme bruising. No bones appear to be broken. I think that an improvised bandage will do for now. One moment, and I'll fetch what I need.
Please just do.
Now, let me apply the bandage.
Ah! The fuck do you mean? Probably would bind them together. There you go. Sure, that works. Okay, who's still in peril?
Thank you, Doctor. Don't worry. I'm okay.
I think we saved them all. I hope.
Holmes, it appears the police have arrested someone. Perhaps it is the person responsible for this disaster.
I'm sure there will be an achievement telling me, hey, you saved everybody. And if not, save as many people as possible.
Oh, what a mess. A puddle of water and electricity. A deadly combination.
Oh wait, did this guy die? Feel like he was fucked to begin with.
This is an absolute disaster.
Okay, not that way. Alright, well, I think we saved as many as we could, hopefully. Let's ban that bot. That is bothering me. Oh yeah, I'll check. Is there an achievement? New achievement? There's no achievement for this. I'm guessing somebody died. Oh well. We saved as many as we could, as the thing said. We'll try again on my own time. If I feel like it. I did decent this time. Didn't.
What do you make of this accident, Holmes?
No accident.
You're talking nonsense.
Insulting a police constable, eh? That's quite enough.
What's happening here, Constable?
Mr. Holmes, This gentleman here is the fellow who built the scaffolding which collapsed and caused this accident.
That ain't true. How were you hurt? This hammer hit me on the leg. How? It flew out from the scaffolding I put up. When the damn thing collapsed, the hammer flew out and cost me leg.
You were standing over there at the time.
Oh, aye. Yeah, that's right. So it would not have been possible for him to bring the scaffolding down, Constable?
Perhaps it was poorly constructed.
Oh, right. Yes, of course. And what made it fall? Perhaps it was you, waving around that rotten stick of yours.
You'll wind up getting a taste of it if you carry on like this.
One moment, Constable. The scaffolding here has been entirely dislodged. It is unlikely that this disaster could have been the fault of this gentleman. Allow me to inspect the area, and if you could possibly be of use, close off the surrounding section. Do not grant anyone access, nor allow them to leave. Is that quite clear?
Absolutely, Mr. Holmes.
This accident is a little unusual. I need to concentrate on the details.
I must include all the participants in the accident sequence.
What? Am I supposed to click here, or... Well, I'm clicking and spamming, so I'm guessing I have to go talk to people.
Mr. Holmes?
My poor leg. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in
Come
shock.
on, I gave you a whole 5 seconds.
I've not seen a traffic.
My poor leg.
Right.
This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall.
Oh, it was 2 elements. This have anything to do with it?
The
Oh.
rope holding the bunting was torn apart. A large section of it is now missing.
That's unfortunate.
This carriage was struck by the scaffold when it fell. This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure.
Hmm. You're just sure of it? Okay. Thanks, bud.
Good day to you, sir. Would you mind answering some questions? I'm investigating this accident. Are you the driver of this car?
Yeah. I was transporting vegetables from my farm to the London market.
What can you tell me about the accident?
I don't know. There was a collision. I felt the ground. I come over all dizzy.
What did you collide with?
That contraption up in front of me. He stopped all of a sudden, and I tried to avoid him, but I wasn't quick enough.
Okay.
Do you have any idea what might have caused this cab to stop so sharply?
No, no idea.
Those wardrobes fell like dominoes. The pumpkins fell here after the sprung cart collided.
Oh boy.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an explosion and my horse startled and threw me back against those wardrobes.
This jaunting car would be capable of travelling at great speed. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
No, you can't. Go away.
Okay, take him in. He's obstructing an investigation. Take him away, lads.
This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp shop. Celebratory bunting. A dead driver. Another victim of the explosion. This horse was blinded by the flag, causing it to bolt into the window. The overturned lamps may well have caused the fire and explosion.
So somebody sabotaged it so that fell on over his face.
An uncommon location. Celebratory bunting.
10 out of 13, alright.
This cab hit the scaffold and caused it to fall.
Quite a few things left done.
A puddle of water and electricity. A deadly combination. A puddle of water and electricity. A deadly combination.
This is an absolute disaster.
Yes, yes indeed.
No, it wasn't like that.
Well, thanks for telling me at least. Rules. Really? What other way would have had happened?
No, it wasn't like that.
Okay.
That's it. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
Okay, so where did it exactly?
This mechanism played a part in the accident, I'm sure of it.
Something over there. Where am I? Can I see where I'm standing currently? No. Have that. So that flew past and in over the store there? So here?
The axe was catapulted by the scaffold and it landed here.
Okay.
Mr. Holmes?
What do you make of it?
My poor leg.
Is that not the last thing?
This carriage was... The old gas lamps in this square have been upgraded to electricity. A puddle of water and electricity.
Okay, got all of them.
I believe I've enough information about this accident. Now let's recreate the sequence of events.
What? Pastime? Oh, good. Alright, so it's like this. So I think it started with this. maybe? Nah. Yeah, because the stuff on the right... Huh. So he was in front, because I think they said so. They see it. No. They wear... Wait. That causes the pumpkins, which causes this. Which hits the flags, causing this one. And then this one panics, which collides this. Probably hitting that. Maybe. No, because at that point... Oh, that explodes. That could scare... that one, which scares that one. Which causes this. Causing this. Which electrocutes them? Sure, watch sequence. It didn't say it was wrong.
That's it.
Okay, good.
The technical cab's sudden halt caused this disaster, but the lamppost fell down afterwards. So why did the cab stop?
Hard to say. Find out what could have caused the technical cab to stop.
This is an absolute disaster.
Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
It all happened so quickly. There was an
Okay.
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
Mr. Holmes?
My poor leg. Might I ask you some questions regarding the accident?
Please. Not now. I'm in shock.
Yeah, well, guess here.
A puddle of water and electricity. A deadly combination.
This one.
A puddle of water and electricity.
At least most of the horses got out of it alive.
This cab was set on fire by the explosion at the lamp. This cab...
Okay, let's talk to this guy. He had front row seats to it. Oh wait, no, that's not the correct spot. We came in after. It's on this side, isn't it? Wasn't it? I can't get the mind map up anymore. No, they came from that side.
Might I... This...
Alright, there we go. Nope. Not the correct one.
A puddle of water and electricity.
Does this happen after? Oh.
I won't be able to release it.
Ah, now we'll get the electricity out of it. Then we can go and look
That's it.
closer to the actual cab. There we go.
There's a metal strapping. There's a metal strapping.
tattoo, dog tattoo. Palm.
This man was killed by electricity, as shown by the distinct mark on his hand.
Dirt on boots. Weapon.
This
Revolver.
man was armed with a revolver. Webley, I suspect.
Driver and passenger in a technical cab were executed, but not by electricity. Lamppost. The question remains: from where did electricity originate? Same gang. Palm, electrical burn, licorice, sticky, dirt on boots, pungent mud, tattoo, Rasco.
Yes, I know him. He's a small-time local.
Yeah.
A piece of fabric drenched in solvent. Some kind of solvent.
Good. Some kind of solvent, guys.
A pneumatic hammer. Mud. Oh, smells bad.
I need something?
Some kind of solvent.
Okay.
There's a metal. This crank has been turned. An old sprung cart, which has seen better days. My poor... What do you mean? My poor leg. Might I...
Okay, still in shock. Man, you just can't get over it, apparently. Nothing else in the car. I feel like I've clicked on most of the things available to me.
Might I...
It all happened.
I need to do something about the solvent?
My poor leg. There's a metal strap. Some kind of solvent. A piece of fabric drenched in solvent.
Yes, and? Can we not just take it? We did that. Checked him out. What the hell?
There's a metal
No, I didn't want to look at him. Anything else? Oh, okay.
This cab was painted recently.
Good. Neat. Anything else? Oh, hidden mission.
There is some text underneath the paint here. Could be important. I'll need to find a way to remove this fresh paint.
Well, I have some solvent. Can that solve the problem? Let's have the solvent solve it for us, shall we? There we go. Can you really not read it yet? Dude, even I can already read that. There we go.
Underground Electric Railways Company of London.
Alright, neat. And that tells us what? Poor horse. It didn't deserve that. A technical cab which held the victims, in fact, belonged to the underground. And pinned to hide the company name. Thank you, phone. Oh. T-Vision. Water. Something in the puddle. Wire. Ooh.
There's some electrical wire in here beneath the manhole.
Into this building? Is that a cow? Is that a fucking cow or something? Oh, okay. Double lockpick may be used the same way as two single ones. Why are we adding all of this in the last case? Okay, I need the 3-1er. No, not at all. Oh, a 1-4er. A 3-4er. Sure. I just randomly chose. Why are we adding that now?
An open bottle of cheap wine.
Cheap wine.
A single glass containing traces of alcohol.
Mm-hmm. Smoke on the water. Women are now allowed to smoke in public. The court declares today Magistrate Adcox ruled that it's no longer a crime for a woman to smoke in public area, in London at least. He then proceeded to discharge Mary Townsend, Ed Custer and Elsie Watkin, 3 ladies who had been smartly arrested for smoking in Trafalgar Square.
I can see the technical cab very well from there.
Mm-hmm.
I've not seen such a device before.
Electrical release device. There we go.
The electrical charge which affected the technical cab came from here.
So the water and stuff was already electrocuted, huh? Okay. So this was planned. It was. No other information here, right? No, just... Is that a crying baby? Should I be concerned?
Holmes, I was looking for you. I have an idea about the accident.
Never mind. This one is murder.
What?
What?
You? You're the murderer,
You're
eh?
off your head.
Are you sure, Holmes?
Oh yes. A murder and an accident, because the killer, by electrocuting the cab, created this chaos. And so this multiple crash is now our great chance.
Our great chance? Of what, Holmes?
The culprit could not have planned for this to happen, don't you see? And it is possible that he is still here due to the prompt arrival of the police. Now I see 5 men who could be our murderer. Let us take a look at the map.
Mm-hmm. Suspects found.
My poor leg.
Mr. Holmes?
I've not seen a traffic accident like this before.
Very close to the apartment, daily worker was injured. Very close to the apartment, not wounded during accident. Could be random pedestrian. Close to the apartment, could disturb lifting mechanism. An accident, sprung cart driver. Not wounded during accident, distinct from apartment. Could deliberately smash into wardrobe. Cab driver. Could be random pedestrian. Angry and nervous, not wounded during accident. Distant. Is that a suspect among the people at the scene? Oh, oh goody. Great. Okay. Suspect. This man is near the end of the square. He attempted to leave, perhaps because he did not wish to see police. He had time to activate the electric device and run away. Now the suspected man is near the end of the square. He's just arrived. Perhaps he wanted to help the wounded. He is some distance from the flat where the electrical... Nope. I feel like he was, so it's here, so he might have like turned, how would he have got, I guess he was trying to walk away and then the police came and stopped him. Sure. Man is the driver as part of the accident. Fortunately, was not wounded by the explosion, perhaps because he knew it was going to take place. The man is the driver. It's obvious it occupied during the accident. It would not have been possible to activate the electrical device at the same time. If he was a driver. That is a if he was a driver. Guess if he is a driver, sure. Right. As a driver, it is obvious that he was occupied during the accident. Could not have been possible for him. Sure, why not? Suspect. The man is a driver who was in the area where the accident took place. It was one of his pumpkins that activated the scaffold. The man is a driver. It is obvious that he was occupied during the accident. Could not have been possible for him. Well, if those two were working on that, sure. To be a passerby, he is in the middle of a square trapped by the accident. And beneath the window where the electrical device is, perhaps he had the time to activate it before entering the street. I mean, that's correct. And he could fake the shell shock. He's just like, no, leave me alone. I'm in shock, dude. I'm just so shocked. Sure. And this man is not far from the flats where the electrical device is situated. Perhaps he had chosen the role of workman to watch victims in the square without raising suspicion. Injured in the accident is a local worksman. He's the victim, the same as the others. I mean, okay. I don't know. I mean, it's unlikely. He was in the area fine. These three were like, they were in the area. He could have gotten hurt and just not planned for it. To go like this, sure. Take those three. I'm pretty sure the two drivers. Holmes didn't say anything negative about it, so maybe it's correct. Hooray! We'll call that as a win.
Constable, I suspect 3 people here. Take them to Scotland Yard for questioning.
As long as I don't leave empty-handed, all's good and well.
I know that look, Holmes. Have you found something new?
That's right. In order to trap the cab, the killer must have known the precise route it would take. Or even, that could suggest the cab must have set out not far from here, in this very street, perhaps.
Remarkable. Holmes, I'm terribly sorry, but I must go to the hospital now to help tend to the wounded.
I understand, Watson.
But don't forget our earlier discussion. About Kate.
Yeah, about Kate. Alright. And we go to the Scotland Yard. Solve the murder at the square, interrogate possible suspects, examine the belongings of victims and suspect, find out where the technical camp came from, perhaps it was not too far from the street. Okay. So
This is an absolute disaster.
oh, I see something.
Fresh paint, but from something else. There was a collision here. The technical cab collided and stopped here. Mud. Smells bad. The lock was forced.
Okay. Snake nest and conspiracy. In this district of St. Victor, while in the act of demolishing an old house, masons have uncovered a nest of snakes that spawn upwards of 100 squirming reptiles. Reptiles did inhabit the bottom of a well, long since dried up. In the middle of the snake nest, there was a skeleton of a child who had likely plunged down into the well to his or her death. Surprisingly, the skeleton in question was still holding a red Morocco portfolio, much disintegrated apart from one legible strip of paper, which read, "Do not reveal the plot." Oh no. He was carrying the plot all along.
Mud goes through the entire room.
That's why you don't tell the plot, folks. You get thrown into a snake pit. Why do we introduce this now? There we go. Yeah, we needed to add this to this now.
A workshop. Saleable items are produced here. Mud. Smells bad. It looks as though the carpet was placed here intentionally.
Gee, I wonder. A hole!
An old access point to the sewers.
Sure. Into the sewers we go. Sure. Let's see what we find in the sewers. Let's hope there's no giant rats down here. Down in the sewers. Man, how often have I been on a RPG adventure in D&D where we, for some reason, have to go into the goddamn sewers. Well, it happens. Sometimes you gotta. Can't progress the plot sometimes without doing that. Yeah, they're examining the sewers real well. Sewer. Oh, okay, we've got to do this first, okay. That's neat.
I'd better not go there.
Oh, okay, fine, we'll go to 0. That's real handy to have. Just lever, make all the water disappear. Flood immediately. Why am I pushing this? Sure, let's push this all the way, shall we? There we go. I'm sure that'll help me out somehow. Surely. If I now make it float, I can jump on top of it and hopefully not fall to my death. There we go. Perfect. Oh, didn't mean to go that. Not that away. Silly Holmes. Oh, you can do it from here too. Okay, good. Nothing else here. Okay, nothing else on this side aside from... Oh, this is gonna be fun. We're gonna do this a lot, aren't we? Come on, over. Go a little bit faster now, Holmes. You can go a little bit. Come on, Sherlock. Oh, okay, never mind. You don't have to do that multiple times. You can just go like this now. Hooray! That'll make it a lot easier. There we go. Perfecto.
I'd better not go there.
Afraid you'll dirty your boots a little bit. Come on now. empty it out so Sherlock can feel comfortable about wading through the muck, I guess. You know, I kind of expected us to be done about nowish. Hopefully this case isn't super long. Yeah, that's not gonna work then. Come on, move in place. There we go. Right, back up we go. Gotta just get this restarted and then we'll be fine, I'm sure. Sure, nothing else will go wrong or not be working properly. We are going to smell awful for the rest of this case. Whee! Up, up, up. And turn this. This is an extremely convoluted way to get in and out of here. Oh good, now it's an easy way.
A red powder. Given the circumstances, most probably iron oxide. Or just rust.
Huh.
Metal powder. Looks like aluminium.
Probably.
Magnesium strips.
Me. Iron oxide powder, aluminium powder, and magnesium strips were found in sewers. They are ingredients for thermite, which is commonly used in railway welding. Okay. Some rogue welders. Huh.
So, it was the goal of Rasko's gang to rob the bank.
Oh, okay.
The iron wall of the vault has been melted through. Still warm. The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables. This vault belongs to the Bank of England.
The Bank of England.
The thieves have opened almost all of the deposit boxes. They must have taken a great many valuables.
Yeah, probably. Any T-Vision stuff? No, not yet, at least. Map?
An old map of the sewers with a red cross.
Locate red cross on sewers. Okay, so going from the vault. So go across, go across. Well, at least now we have an easy way to get in and out of this place. Instead of having to jump like a jackass. So we went across, we went in there, we went across. So now I take a left into there. Through this door. Oh, okay, sure. Just gonna see what's down this path before we look what's to the right, the correct path. Because we were supposed to take a right there, not a left. But I need to see, just for my own sanity, you know.
A banknote. Dry, so it hasn't been here very long.
Yeah.
These barrels are empty and unsealed. This cigarette stub is dry. It was discarded fairly recently. Murad, quite a popular brand of cigarette. This cigarette stub is dry. It was discarded fairly recently.
Yep.
The tobacco's aroma is still strong. It's sweet and nutty.
Good. Sure, that's important.
Metal rings. They're used to hold the barrel in one piece.
Yep.
All of the licorice has been eaten. The thieves used these barrels for the loot, which they then threw into the water.
Huh.
I need to warn Lestrade about this.
Well, now we know about the sewer stuff. The bank's loot was encased in barrels and thrown into the water. It was a smart move in order to trick the police and enable the collection of the goods and further down the sewer line. Alright. Time to leave. I guess I could teleport, but you know, it's not. It gets kind of homey eventually when you keep walking down in the sewers. Like, feels like home. And who knows, maybe we meet a turtle. Or a rat. Yeah, probably Scotland Yard. I'm going to assume. Oh yeah. Do we have any deduction stuff? Electrocution. The rescue gang were killed by electricity inside the technical cab. Okay, good. So Scotland Yard. Good. Good, good.
Ah, Mr. Holmes, we have a slight problem.
What happened?
One of the suspects, Mr. Reginald Butcher, has escaped. It was after we asked him to put his belongings in the evidence room. I'm sorry.
How did he escape?
He hit me in the face. Took me by surprise, you know, otherwise I...
Of course. That's all?
Just before he left the yard, he shouted, "Sorry, I'll come back later."
Sorry, I'll come back later.
Huh?
Could have said that without punching me.
Is Inspector Lestrade here?
No, he will be absent for a couple of days. Can we keep this incident between us?
Sure, whatever, dude. Anybody else you lost?
Good day to you, Mr. Holmes. Mr. Holmes?
Alright, let's take a look at their stuff first, I guess.
The belongings of the victims. Rasco and his acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
A normal pocket knife. A standard deck of playing cards. A Webley revolver.
Yep.
Rasco is fond of licorice. Huh. The licorice was found both at the sewers and amongst Rasco's belongings.
Yeah, yeah. So we know that.
A police report about Rasco. He's only a minor criminal.
Maurice Alfredo Vincente. Rasco, leader of a small local gang whose members can be identified by the gang's motive, a dog tattoo. Gang has been involved in frequent violence, robbery, pickpocketing, etc. Planned bank robbery. The Rasco ran the bank by breaking into its vault. They knew that the sewage channels passed close to the bank. They used a quantity of equipment and material to melt the metal wall of the vault and to open the deposit boxes. Rasco is not a big name criminal. It's obvious that someone helped him plan this robbery. Oh, didn't mean to. I guess I looked at everything. Okay, sure. We'll take a look at everything else after.
The initials MB.
MB. Mr. Butcher, we have most excellent news for you. Please arrange to visit the hospital as soon as possible so that we may conclude this matter. P.S. Her condition is stationary. Dr. Matthew Smith, Great Ormond Street Hospital,
This
London.
letter from yesterday perhaps explains why Butcher was in such a hurry. At any rate, I now have an exact address.
Yay, we know where he
This
is.
pen is an expensive one, but it isn't new. Reginald Butcher is fond of sweets.
Good for him. Dear Butcher, your repeated absence, which is compounded by delays with existing workload, simply cannot continue. You're responsible for a number of serious errors that your colleagues found themselves compelled to rectify. We are sorry for this present situation, as you have always been an exemplary employee. We understand the complication of your personal situation, but if you are unable to correct your behavior in the immediate future, we shall be forced to terminate your employment. The Directors, Underground Electric Gravels Company of London.
Reginald Butcher had problems with his job.
Okay.
Thick leather gloves. They're probably insulated. Murad. Quite a popular brand of cigarette. My life has changed thanks to Pastor Gordon and my faith.
Oh, good. A believer of stuff.
Whiskey. Of poor quality.
Mhm. That's the important part. Benjamin, my son, I would so pleased if you could join me and help lead our next charity banquet, which is due to take place on Sunday after the service. Your goodwill brings such joy, and I know that I may rely upon you. Remember how your life began in sin, your feelings rejected and alone in the world, and how you turned to the criminal path, but you found the strength within you to make the change. You became a good man. Our Lord will have mercy upon you. I shall always be happy to see you in your church, my son. God bless you, Pastor Gordon.
Electrical wires.
Okay.
A book. Karl Heinzen's 1848 Der Mord, with a bookmark.
Dear Mr. Garrett, we are obliged to inform you that despite your extortion, you are still in debt to a considerable sum of money. We would request that you contact our payment service as soon as possible, otherwise we shall be obliged to involve the police in this unfortunate matter. Mr. Stewart, Financial Director, Bank of England. So a little bit of a feel I can do it.
This terrible passage is apparently appreciated by Garrett.
If you have to blow up half a continent and create a bloodbath in order to destroy the barbarians party, you can be deemed to possess neither scruples nor conscience. Anyone who would not happily sacrifice his own life for the honor of exterminating a million barbarians is not a true Republican. I agree. Such clear-sightedness. Oh, good. Huh. Where have I heard such blatant disregard of actual people? Rob bank. The bank was robbed by the Raska gang, and it is the bank where Thomas Garrett has large debt. Oh, okay. Those combine, apparently. Anarchist ideology, anarchist opposed to state, capitalism and market relations, but Thomas Garrett is in debt to the bank. Huh. Funny that an anarchist would be annoyed by the bank when he's in debt, but would probably be fine with it if he wasn't. Just an anarchist to rob a bank they prefer to destroy. Thomas Garrett allied himself with Raska gang in order to take vengeance on the Bank of England. Just an anarchist, probably. We'll keep it there. Keep it open. Electrocution, rebirth now. Promising work, difficult life, bank robbery. Somebody knew about the bank robbery and managed to kill the members of the Raska gang immediately afterwards. An evil plane. Rebirth. Benjamin Fowler was a bandit when he was young, but he has since changed his ways. Okay, none of these then work together. Does anything change if I change it to this? No? Okay. Sure, we'll keep it there. And that is all the things. Glad we didn't... I guess we had space for one more person. The perfect amount of people. Can I check people in the morgue? Probably a lot of people in there. Never mind. Apparently none. Guess they're overbooked, so I have to keep them somewhere else in cold storage for a bit. Alright, so we got 3... No, only 2, because 1 ran away.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
Sure. You. Why not?
Good day to you, sir. My name is Sherlock Holmes.
Thomas Garrett. Why am I here?
Oh, Thomas.
You are a witness to murder.
Of course. Well, it wouldn't be the first time that the police jailed an innocent man in order to close a case.
No one has been charged yet.
Struggling a little there, buddy. A little bit sick, maybe? He's coughing. He's coughing. I think he's sick. Badge. Anarchist. Oh, yep. There's the anarchist. More clothes. He's poor. Yep. Black sputum. Silicosis. Ooh. If you just happen to work... Yeah, I'm guessing that's just what happens when you work with electricity. You get shocked a lot. So I guess that... Sure. Alright, we got it. Hooray! Of course, get him. Of course. Of course we got him. Of course. Tom. Fucking Tom. We have another Thomas. Tom, you were the mastermind behind all of this, weren't you, you bastard? Dialogue. According to this letter, Butcher is employed by the Underground Electric Railway Company of London. It bears the Butcher has problems at work. Electrical wire was found amongst Thomas Garrett. Thomas Garrett had black sputum in his sleeves. It is symptoms of silicosis, wherein he suffered coughs of coal dust from the... Ew. Probably not great.
Did you perhaps see anything in particular during or after this disaster?
Yes, I saw part of your bourgeoisie burn up and explode. It was spectacular.
Why did you remain in the square? Why not seek shelter?
Like the rest of the sheep, there were some wounded comrades, workers. I wanted to help them.
Oh, that's nice of you.
You have a severe cough. Are you suffering?
It's only a cold.
Black sputum? He's coughing on the same spot, and so it's clearly something, and it's like, sure, black
Why
sputum.
not be honest with me? You are spitting up black fluid.
Ah, well observed. Yes, I have enough coal dust in my lungs to fuel an entire London district.
You were a miner then?
Since the age of 13, yes. At the Newcastle mines. 15 years of hell. Those were bloody times. But now it's over. I don't want to die in those holes like my father and my brothers did, in order to line the pockets of the rich.
No, you're just gonna die instead, I'm guessing.
Do you have any electrical knowledge?
How do you know about that? You a mind reader?
There are electrical wires amongst your belongings.
Clever. Yes. I'll teach electrics to my comrades, since I'm currently without paid work. I'm self-taught.
That's
So I'm not
impressive.
as dumb as you might think. And I don't want to work for bosses anyway.
Aye. Good. Guess that's that. Problems at work. The electric trap for the technical cab was arranged by a professional. Thomas Garrett would not have had such sufficient... He would have sufficient knowledge to make it. That looked like a very specific trap, I feel. Mr. Garrett is a murderer. Thomas Garrett took part in the Bank of England robbery before killing his accomplices. Condemn Thomas Garrett. The dangerous anarchist who cruelly killed his accomplices and endangered a great many people. He deserves a severe punishment. So Thomas Garrett worked hard for all his life, but ended up in debt to the bank. He was spurned to commit his crime, but could not bear to leave the criminals unpunished, and so prepare a trap for them. He deserves a second chance. I feel like we were really jumping to conclusions here. Yeah, I feel like you would need somebody with way more know-how to do that. Yeah, he's self-taught. That doesn't mean he knows how to make all of that.
Please, escort this suspect for interrogation.
You need that was a machine Sherlock hadn't seen
Holmes,
before.
and I am assisting the police with their investigation.
I'm Benjamin Fowler, and I was arrested by mistake. I swear it.
You have not been arrested, Mr. Fowler. You are here as a witness.
Oh, but I saw nothing. I swear. Let me go.
Let's read him a little bit, shall we? Doctor Two. Okay, so he's part of the Roscoe gang, or at least was. Religious, likes trinkets. It sounded like he's trying to turn over a new leaf. Closed hands, manual worker. Yeah, provides bandage, injured leg. Yep, that's what we made for him. Yellow nail, smoker or is ill. He doesn't sound, aside from the leg, it didn't really sound like he was ill. Can I see his eye? Nothing overly red, not pale. How is it fucking possible that I get every other single one correct? There is no way. This last person, whoever the fuck he is, better trip me up. Benjamin Fowler, a man in his 40s, is a manual worker. He's involved with the reconstruction work of the statue in the square, which explains the presence of the scene of the accident and is the resulting leg injury. Sherlock has a dog tattoo, a gang member's mark, which he attempts to hide. Yellow nails identify him as a heavy smoker. He's a religious man.
Could you tell me what you were doing at the scene of the accident?
I was working on the square's statue. I work for the council, I swear it.
Do you ever work with electricity?
Yes, sometimes. I repair electric lampposts, but I'm not a specialist. I swear it. It's new, isn't it? And complex and dangerous.
I understand.
Mr. Holmes, I know you're a great detective and you understand me, so please let me go. I know nothing, I swear.
Yes, you swear it, I know.
Heard it 100 times, dude.
Mr. Fowler, does the name Rasco ring any bells with you?
First time I ever heard it, I swear.
You have the dog tattoo.
But your tattoo resembles his. You are in his gang, are you not?
No. It was a long time ago. I already forgot. I swear it. I just picked a few pockets for him when I was a young fellow. But I ain't proud of what I did. All my family, my parents, my brothers, dogs and cats all died when I was a lad. I wouldn't have survived otherwise.
Rascal gang. Bank robbery. Benjamin Fowler is connected with the Rascal gang. He has the gang's tattoo, but has made an attempt to remove it. Benjamin Fowler was once a member of the Rascal gang, but that is all now in the past. Benjamin Fowler never changed. His work for the town might be cover for his... I feel like he might have changed. He seemed innocent. Mr. Fowler's work. Benjamin Fowler sometimes work. It's excessive, but especially doubtful that he could know how to create such a deadly trap. Benjamin Fowler has sufficient knowledge to repair electric lampposts, which could have enabled him. No, not a specialist. Always a criminal. I feel like he might have tried. Alright, that is all we have.
Condemn me to death. That's your job after all.
It's a mistake, I swear it. I shouldn't be here.
Okay. Yeah, no, there's nobody at the morgue. Got him. Okay, there's nothing else. They were all green, right? Yeah, green, 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 green.
Mr. Holmes?
Okay. You got anything else to say, you bastard idiot? Letting him get away like that? Oh, we can't leave? Oh, can we go home? Dr. Benjamin Fowler had the same tattoo as the members of the Rascal gang, but he has tried to like cut it off, almost. Serious accident area, Ormond Hospital. Find a suspect who managed to escape from Scotland Yard. Target possible suspect. I think I'm going to do... So, I don't know how much more there is. But this seems like still early in the case, which means we might have anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour left. I don't... And I know I said yesterday that I was going to try and like just finish, and I also said at the start, but I did... how much more could it possibly be? Like, we have all... We're missing one. It's probably the guy that ran away. If I end now, then I have like... I can feel more comfortable doing a longer stream tomorrow. I've spent so much time doing the minor dumb stuff. I really should have just been quicker overall. But I think I'll just call it here. And then I'll instead finish tomorrow, and we'll see if it takes an hour or more. Then it's like, okay, then it's fine. I was smart and didn't overexert myself before I also have swimming. I got delayed today because of I didn't talk about it, but I had the therapy my therapist called and told me we had to set up a session. So I had a session with them when I usually would start, so I was late. So, and I have swimming, so I need to make sure I've eaten and have rested before that. So yeah, I think I'm just going to call it here. We'll be back tomorrow, probably an hour, maybe an hour and a half tomorrow at most. So that I get 2 slightly shorter stream rather than 1 longer, super long stream again. Because I'm not set up to sit for 3 hours, unfortunately. I really thought we were going to be able to solve this much faster. But it took me a while to get the accident area done. So yeah, we'll have to see. But I'll be back tomorrow. Yeah. And we'll hopefully get it done then. But yeah, that'll be it for today then. Hope everybody enjoyed. And I wish everybody a good rest of their day, morning, evening, whatever it is in your time zone. Yeah. Bye-bye now. I think I broke the game. I think it crashed. So, no background noise. I'll just end here. Bye-bye.